Okay, this is January 2016. Question number 1. The sun emits visible light, infrared and ultraviolet, that travel through space and reach the surface of the Earth. State two similarities. We're looking for two things that are the same about these things. So we know that all these things are on the electromagnetic spectrum, so we could say that they all have the same speed. What speed is that? Well, everything on the electromagnetic spectrum travels at the speed of light. So that's 3 times 10 to the 8 meters per second. We also know that everything on that spectrum is a transverse wave. We also know that they're electromagnetic waves. They carry information, they transfer energy, they travel through a vacuum. There's lots and lots you could have stated here for those 2 marks. Too much exposure to these can cause damage to the human body. State the damage that each can cause, right? Now, if you think back to that electromagnetic spectrum, the reason that microwaves and infrared go together is because they both cook food or heat food. So in this case, they would burn you. So the damage that causes the human body is going to cause those skin burns. Ultraviolet. Now, ultraviolet damages our surface cells. Or you could say, if you looked into a UV emitter for too long, it might cause blindness as well. So you can have those 2 marks, those 2 points. 7 colors can be seen in the visible light spectrum. Which color has the longest? Red. Now, the way to remember that is think back to your electromagnetic spectrum. The longest wavelength on the EM spectrum is radio. The next is microwaves, and the next one after that is infrared. And then what part of the spectrum is that next to? Well, it's obviously the red part. So if radio is the longest part, if we keep going, whichever color we meet first must have the longest wavelength. And that's question number 1.